Number 38, IBPS PO Prelim, paper number 38. Now question number 66 to 70. Now in the 66 to 70, first or the second priority? First or second? First priority, always first priority. Multiple floors and multiple flats, always under the first priority, because now almost 60% of the information is about the descriptive part only. And only this much amount will be given for conditions. Multiple floors, multiple flats, so try to work out this one under the first priority. Okay. Now here in this one, how many persons are there? How many floors? 4. Now 4, 3, 2 and 1 are the 4 floors are there. And how many persons are staying in each of these floors? Now 2 persons were staying on each of these floors. Now 2 persons are staying on each of these floors. 8 persons. Now in 4 floors and 2 different flats. Now flat number 1 and flat number 2. Then floor immediately above this one flat, 1 is to the west of flat 2. 1 is to the west of what? 1 is to the west of flat 2. Then A lives to the east of C and on an odd numbered floor. A is to the east of C and an odd numbered floor. How many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. Now A is to the east of C. That means A and C can be either on first floor or on the third floor. A and C. Clear? A and C. Then next one, F lives immediately above E. Where is this F? F is immediately above this E and both live in the same flat. Now F and E are living in the same flat immediately above. Then here in this one, F and E can be like this, F and E can be like this. Here there is only one possibility. Hence what we need to do then? Now we need to start from here. But then because there is only one possibility. Then one floor between H and F. In between H and F, for how many floors? 1 floor. And 1 floor between H and F, here again. And F and E, F cannot be here because 1 floor between H and F. Now here also F and E must be in these 2 places, H will be here. Must have been the R, that's it. Now here F and E, H must be in this place. F and E, and no one lives to the west of H. No one is to the west of H, H must be here. Now here in this one, no one is to the west of H. Now H must be here. No one is to the west of H. Then E lives below the floor of G but not immediately. Now E is below the floor of whom? E is below the floor of Z but not immediate. But not immediate means no. E will be here, F will be here, and E is before this Z but not immediate, hence G must be here. And E is before this one but not immediate, hence E is before, E is below G but not immediate, hence F and E must be here. And E, no one lives to the, E lives below the floor of G but not immediately below. D lives on an odd number floor and D lives on an odd number floor, hence in this case D must be here. D lives on an odd number floor and B lives on an even number floor and even number flat. Now B lives on an even number floor and even number flat. Then in this case, and any other information that is left over here, C, A, H, C, D, F, మిగిలిపోయింది ఎవరు? 1 floor between H and F. Now 1 floor between H and F ఇక్కడ ఏమైపోయింది? They are adjacent to each other, which is not possible. Then now in this case 1 floor between H and F ఉంది. Then next one, D lives on an odd number floor. As D lives on an odd number floor, D must be here. Then now in this one, what are the possibilities? Can we have F and E like this or not? Now 1 person between H and F. No one lives to the west of H, and E lives below the floor of G, but not immediately. D lives on an odd number floor, isn't it? And B lives on an even number floor, even number floor. Hence B is. As B is here, F and E will be fixed here. Now this is the final arrangement we have. Then is it that much difficult to leave this one under the second priority? No, definitely under the first priority. Then coming to question number 66. And then who is living to the north of C? Now north of C, who is at one? H. And H that is given in choice to question number 66. Then how many people are living below B's floor? Below B's floor, how many? And 2 persons, 2 that is choice 1. And 68, 4 out of the following means odd one out. Odd one out, G and B. Now G is to the north of B, C is to the north of E, and G is to the north of C, that is false. Clear? And H is to the north of F. And A is to the north of D, except choice 3. and in the remaining, first person is to the north of the second person. Then 69, who among the following lives on flat top fourth floor? Fourth floor flat two, who is that one? G. Now G choice for question number 69. And 70th, and who among the following lives with E in the same floor? Now E and D are living in the same floor, choice for question number 70. Then the next one, 71 to 73 comes under first priority. Directions always under the first priority. A man standing at point A walks 8 meters towards east. Now he is standing at this place and walks how many meters? 8 meters towards east and to reach point B. Then he takes right turn. He takes right turn from B and walks 6 meters to reach point C. Now 6 meters to reach point C. And he turns to his right from point C and walks 5 meters. From here, 5 meters to reach to and 5 meters to reach to point D. And now he takes right turn from D and walks 10 meters. From here, he walks how many meters? 10 meters. Now this is 6 and this is 4 and 10 meters north to reach to point B. Clear? To reach to point E. From here, from E. Then he turns and he takes left turn and walks 11 meters. Now out of this 8, how much is this? 5. Now this is how much? 3. Then this person turned towards his left hand side and traveled for 11 meters. Now 3 plus 8, 11. To reach to point F. And finally he turns to his left hand and walks 4 meters. And 4 meters means and in parallel with AB and reach to point Z. And this 4 and this 4 one and the same. Now this distance is how much? 8 meters. Then shortest distance between E and A. Now E and A shortest 3 and 4. Now 3 square plus 4 square, how much is that? 5. 5 choice 3, 71. 72, odd one out. F and A. F is to the northwest of A and E and B. E is to the northwest of B and A and C. A is to the northwest of C and G and D. Now G is to the northwest of D and G and A. Now G is to the west of A. Then what is the odd one we have? Now choice 5 is the odd one. Then 72. And G with respect to A. Direction of G with respect to A. G is to the west of A. West choice to 73. Then 74 onwards. Certain number of persons bought one above the other. First or the second priority. Second priority. Check out these numbers. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and so on. And definitely under the second priority. 74 onwards. Okay. Then 74 to 78. And then 79 onwards, first or the second. And 79 to 81, first priority. Then some greens are black. Now these are the greens that are black, green and black. Green and this is black. Green and black. Only a few black are white. Then what do you mean by this one? Only a few black are white means now only some black are white but not all. This entire black cannot be a part of white. మా కొన్ని బ్లాక్ మాత్రమే వైట్ అవ్వాలి, అన్నీ కాదు. అంటే బ్లాక్లు అన్నీ వైట్లోకి వెళ్ళకూడదు. అందుకే ఏం చేస్తున్నాం మనం ఇక్కడ? అండ్ ఓన్లీ సమ్ బ్లాక్ ఆర్ వైట్ బట్ నాట్ ఆల్. అంటే బ్లాక్ మొత్తం వైట్లోకి వెళ్ళకూడదని క్రాస్ పెడుతున్నాం. డన్. అండ్ ఓన్లీ బ్లాక్ ఈజ్ బ్లూ అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏం చెప్పండి? ఓన్లీ ఏస్ ఆర్ బీస్ అంటే ఆల్ దీస్ బ్లూస్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఓన్లీ ఫర్ బ్లాక్. ఈ బ్లూస్ అన్ని దేనికి చెందాలి? బ్లాక్కి మాత్రమే చెంది. ఇంకా దేనితో ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ ఉండకూడదు. This blue must belong to only for black. Then all white can be blue అన్నాడు. మా వైట్ అంతా బ్లూ అవ్వచ్చా? నో. బ్లూ కెనాట్ బి ఇంటర్సెక్టెడ్ విత్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్. దెన్ సమ్ గ్రీన్ ఆర్ నాట్ వైట్. ఎస్. మీది ఫాల్స్ అంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఆల్ గ్రీన్ ఆర్ వైట్. ఇలా రాసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? ఎస్. ఆల్టర్నేట్ డయాగ్రామ్ టు ప్రీవియస్ కన్క్లూజన్ ఫాల్స్. దెన్ వాట్ ఇస్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్? నెయిదర్ వన్ నాట్ టు చాయిస్ ఫర్ 79. Then coming to question number 80, some gold is silver. Some gold is silver, this is gold and this is silver. Then some silvers are not white. Silver and white, no intersection. And only a few silver are bronze. Only some silvers are bronze but not all. Entire silver cannot be a part of bronze. Then first one, all white can be bronze. All white can be bronze means this entire white can be bronze like this or not? White ikkada ravachalo? Yes, some part of this one cannot be intersected with silver. Now we can bring this white at this place point. All silver can be bronze. Ma silver anta bronze avvacha? No. Because only some silver but not all. Clear? Second one false. What is your answer? Only one. Only one, choice one, question number 80. Then 81, only a few reds or orange. That means only some red or orange, but not all. Only some red or orange, but not all. Entire red cannot be a part of orange. Then next one, all oranges are yellow. All these oranges are part of what? Yellow. Only a few yellows are brown. Some yellows are brown, but not all. Only some yellows are brown, but not all. Entire yellow cannot be a part of brown. Some oranges are brown. True or false? False, because no intersection between these two. Orange is here, brown is here, no intersection. Some oranges are not brown, yes. Some oranges are not brown, and you have to change all oranges are brown. Is it possibility like this or not? Yes. Because all yellow cannot be brown, orange can be brown. మరి ఏమైపోయింది? ఆల్ ఆరెంజెస్ ఆర్ బ్రౌన్ అయింది. సమ్ ఆరెంజెస్ ఆర్ నాట్ బ్రౌన్, ఫాల్స్ అయింది. మరి ఇది ఫాల్స్ అయినప్పుడు ఇంతకుముందు కంక్లూజన్ ఏమైంది? సమ్ ఆరెంజెస్ ఆర్ బ్రౌన్, ట్రూ అయిపోయింది. When negative is true, affirmative is false. Affirmative is true, negative is false. Then what is your answer? Either 1 or 2, choice 3. 81, choice 3. Then 82 to 86. My 82 to 86 7. 8 people, circular table, facing away from the center. చేశారా లేదా? Yes. No. How many persons are there? 8 people were there. All the persons are facing towards one direction. Clear? Then 8 persons. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then out of this 8, and C sits second to the left of G. G ikkada, C ikkada. తీసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? And C is seated second to the left of G. D sits opposite the one who is adjacent to G. మా G పక్కన ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఆపోజిట్ ఉన్నారట D. ఇక్కడ రాసుకోవచ్చా D? That is 1. Now G is immediate left hand side, opposite is D. Or in the next case, my next change is G is here, C is here, and G is immediate neighbor, opposite D. Hence 2 possibilities for this D, hence we have taken 2 possibilities. And D sits opposite to the one who is adjacent to Z, and 2 people between D and H. Now in between D and H, how many people? 2 people. Now 2 people, now H. H cannot be here, and H cannot be here. This case is ruled out. Now 2 people between D and H, there is only one possibility left over. D and H. Then next one, more than one person between H and E when counted from both the sides of H. More than one person between H and E when counted from both the sides. And both the sides ఉన్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు E ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? H and E must be. Now from this side, how many persons are there? Now 2 persons. Now from this side, how many persons are there? 4. More than one person. That means minimum 2 persons when counted from either end of H. A sits 2 places from E. A is 2 places from E. A is here. మిగిలిపోయింది ఎవరు? ఇంకా 2 more persons. And as many persons between D and A, G and F. D and A opposite, G and F are opposite, F will be here. Then G and F. When counted from G and B sits second to the right of A. Where is this B? B is seated second. అయిపోయింది కదా arrangement. Then who sits third to the left of Z? మా ఆన్సర్ చెప్పండి. Third to the left of G, who is that one? D. D that is given in choice 2. 82. 83. How many people are in between F and E when counted from the right of F? Right of F and F and E. Right of F, how many? 2 people, C and D. Now 2, that is choice 4, question number 83. And 84, and 4 out of the following means odd one out. G and F are opposite, and C and H are opposite, and H and E they are not opposite. A and D are opposite, and E and B are opposite. Then what is the answer? Choice 3. Must have been the 3 and 85. And which of the following statements is true? And true. And A and E are immediate neighbors. Are the immediate neighbors or no? And first one is false. Then C sits third to the left. And C is, first one false, you have to this point. Now either 2 and 3 or 3. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చూడాలి? 2 చెక్ చేయండి. Now C sits third to the left of A. That is definitely true. 2 true అయింది కాబట్టి only 2 లేదు కాబట్టి 2 and 3 is the answer. Then choice 3. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? Then 86. Then who among the following persons sits third to the right of the one who sits second to the right of? E కి third, second right ఎవరు? A. And A కి ఇప్పుడు ఏం కావాలి? Third right. 1, 2, 3, F. Now F that is given in choice 4. Clear? Choice 4. Then 87, that's it. Now if you observe here, question numbers 82 to 86, what are the choices we have got? 2, 4, 3, 3, 4. Now check out the choices in the key. మా కీలో ఏముంది? 2, 4, 3, 3, 4 సరిపోయిందా లేదా? 82 to 86. ఎందుకు చెప్పండి మనం కీ చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం? Now in the question it is given all the persons are away. మనం ఏం చేసాం, సెంటర్ తీసేసుకున్నాం. క్లియర్? సెంటర్ తీసుకుంటే వాడు ఇచ్చింది ఏవే ఇచ్చాడు, మనమేమో సెంటర్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఆన్సర్లు సేమ్ వచ్చాయా డిఫరెంట్ వచ్చాయా? సేమ్ వస్తే ఎటువంటి డౌట్ ఉండాల్సిన పని. క్లియర్? ఏది ఈజీ, సెంటర్ చేయడం ఈజీనా అవే ఫ్రమ్ ద సెంటర్ చేయడమే? సెంటర్. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వీఆర్ ఫిక్సింగ్ టు దిస్ వన్. అర్థమైందా? అండ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్స్ 82 to 86. Then coming to question number 87. Now word formation. What are the letters we have? 2, 3, 5, 8. Now 2, 3, 5, 8. Now what is the word that can be formed? BELT, belt. Then using each letter. What is the third letter from the left? L, choice 3, 87. Then 88. Coding, decoding, first priority, single question. Amajapan. D, first and the last place is repeated. Dollar repeated the first and the last. Now E, second from the left, second from the right. Here again, second from the left, second from the right, 2. Clear? That means the letters and the codes are directly given. Chappacha leda? Clear? Then what is the code to the word medal? My medal code in Japan? The code given to the word medal is, then M. The code for M is what? M is 7. And E is what? E is 2. And D is what? D is dollar. And A and L. Percentage and 3. Percentage. Then what is the choice we have? 7 to dollar, percentage 3, choice 2. Letters and the codes are directly given. Whenever the symbols were given, it will always be based on corresponding direct code. Then 89. How many such pairs of letters? What is the number we have? 3, 6, 8, 2, 7, 4, 1. Then how many such pairs of digits are there? As many digits when rearranged in the ascending order within the number. Now within the number, the numbers are arranged in ascending order. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now when compare with this one, you need to compare with the original number. 1 and 2 consecutive. Ikkada consecutive unnaya led? 2 digits. Hence 1 and 2 cannot form. 1 and 3, 1 digit. Here 1 and 3, how many digits? 5 digits. Then next one, 1 and 4, 2. 1 and 4 adjacent. 1 and 6, 3. Here 1 and 6, 4. That's again ruled out. 1 and 7, 5. 1 and 7, 1. 1 and 8, extreme no. And with the help of 1, there is no digit that is matching. Then 2 and 3, they are not consecutive. 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 1 on the 2 and 4. Now after rearranging the digits according to the ascending order, between 2 and 4, there is 1 digit. Now here also in the original number between 2 and 4, there is only 1 digit. And should form a pair or not? Yes. Then next one. Now 2 and 6, there are 2. Here there is 1. 2 and 7, there are 3 consecutive. 2 and 8, there are 4. Here they are consecutive. And as of now, we have got only 1. Then 3 and 4, they are not consecutive. 3 and 6, they are not 1 digit. 3 and 7, 2 digits. And 3 and 8, 3 digits. Next one, 4 and 6, consecutive. 4 and 7, 1. 4 and 8, and 4 and 8, 2. Akkada enni unnai? 2. Now 4 and 8, there are 2 unnaya leda? Now 4 and 8, there are 2. Done with these 2 pairs. Now 6 and 7, no. And 6 and 8, no. And so how many pairs you have? 2. Now 2 choice 1, 89. Done? Next one, question number 90. Now in this 90, what is the word you have? Mahotsav. M-A-H-O-T-S-A. In this one, how many such pairs of letters are there? Clear both forward as well as backward. Now start chestara mari. Now starting with M. N-O-P-Q-R-S-T. A-B-C-D-E-F-G. H-I-J-K-L-M. O-P-Q-R-S. And T-U-V-W. S-T-U. That's forward, not even a single. Again reverse. V. W-X-Y-Z. You have to stop at Z itself. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. S, T, there is a pair here, isn't it? The next one, S, T, U, V, W, X. There is no letter more than T, no need to count. More than O, there is no letter. H, I, J, A, B. Only one pair, choice 3, question number 90. Then 91 to 95. My Japan 91 to 95, there are some 8 boxes. 8 boxes, and first or the second, first priority jastara. Then, and only 3 boxes between B, A and D. My A ki D ki madhya any boxes undali? 3. Now A can be above or A can be below. Now 3. D is here. Then there are exactly 3 in between A and D. Now 2 possibilities. A can be above, D can be above. Only 2 boxes between B and A. My A ki B ki madhya any undali? There must be exactly 2. and only 2 in between A and B. Now A and B, if you have B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibility. Hence B can be either above or below. As of now, we cannot represent. A is kept immediately above G. Where is this A? A is kept immediately. A is kept immediately above G. And below C. A is kept immediately above Z, and A is kept below what? Below C. Below C and immediately below C and below C, the word immediate is not given. Maybe below, maybe immediate, or may not be immediate. And 2 in between H and C. Now in between H and C, how many were there? There are exactly 2 in between H and C. And A is kept below B. Now A is kept below B as well. No B and A. And F is kept above E. Now this F is kept above this box E. Neither E nor F kept at the top or the bottom. E and F cannot be at the top or at the bottom. Then coming back to this. Now A is there. A and B, there are 2 boxes. Isn't it? As there are 2 boxes between A and B, then 1, 2, can we have B at this place? No, because B is above this A. Hence B cannot be here. And there are 2 boxes between A and B, B is. Now here again there are 2 boxes between A and B, B is. ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి చెప్పండి? 8 boxes, 3, 4. Here there are only 6 boxes. Then what we need to do? Now you need to try to fix this one here. Done? A and B is above this A అయిపోయింది. A and B there are 2 అయిపోయింది. Then between H and C we need to exactly 2. And C is above this A. Now C is above this A. Can we have C at this place? Now C is H and C, 2 is not possible. And C is C ఇక్కడ ఉంటే H ఎక్కడ ఉండాలి? H and C 2. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? Then next one A and B అయిపోయింది. H and C 2. Then next one C is above this A. And F is above this E. Neither F nor E is either the top or the bottom. Now this is the final arrangement. Now this is from question numbers 91 to 95. Then question number 96 to 100. 96 to 100, first or the second priority? Second priority. Okay? That means finally we have left 2 sets under the second priority. What are those 2? Now one is 96 to 100, the other one? 74. 74. 96 to 100 ఏం చేద్దాం చెప్పండి? స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామా? Now here in this one, how many people are there? 6 people. Seated in a linear row. Equal distance between some north and some south, again along with a parameter, definitely under the second priority. Parameter is there at the same time in and out, north and south. G sits to the immediate left of the one who likes Tata. Now G is to the immediate left of the one who likes Tata, like this. The one who likes Volvo sits adjacent to L. L and Volvo must be adjacent to each other. Then one person between H and bench. Now between H and bench, how many? There must be exactly 1. Now H and bench, there must be exactly 1. Then the one who likes RD sits at one of the extremities of the line. RD is at one of the extremities of the line. The one who likes RD can be at the left extreme or can be at the right extreme. Now there are 2 possibilities here. The one who likes RD either left or right. Then next one, and RD, the one who likes Volvo sits adjacent, 1 person, RD sits, and E likes neither Volvo nor Ford. Now E is neither Volvo nor Ford. The next one. And H sits third to the left of the one Ford. Now H is seated third to the left of the one who likes Ford and third to the left of the one who likes Ford. And only 1 person between G and F. Now in between G and F, how many? There must be exactly 1 person. And people sitting at the extreme ends face opposite ends. Ends, they are opposite. The next one. And L sits second to the right of E. Where is this L? L is seated second to the right hand side of E. E who is facing north. My E is facing towards north is given, isn't it? Then L sits second to the right. Immediate neighbors of L are facing the same direction as H. Immediate neighbors. L's neighbors same as H. My idea kada manaki ichina information? No. From here we need to start from where? E. Amma E to no start chedama. Now if you take with this E. Now E is facing towards north, ikkada anukundam. Ikkada kuda ide possible. Clear? Now if E is here, then in this one, E is facing towards north, E is facing towards. Then L is second to the right of L. L will be at this place. Now if L is here, then next one, What is the other possibility we have? And Ford and H. Now Ford and H are third to the left and so on. E is neither Volvo nor Ford. E is neither Volvo nor Ford. L and Volvo are adjacent to each other. My L and Volvo are adjacent to each other. అవునా కదా? L and Volvo are adjacent to each other. మా ఇక్కడ తీసుకుందామా Volvo? L and Volvo are adjacent. మా ఇక్కడ L and Volvo are adjacent. Left hand side we have taken first. L and Volvo. Then H and Benz, there must be exactly one. G and F, there is exactly one person. G and F. And G and F, and G is to the immediate left of Tata. As G is to the immediate left of Tata, G and F. Then any other information we have? Now G ki F ki మధ్యలో ఒకరైతే ఉండాలి. Now G and F, there is exactly one person. And L is seated second to the right of E. ఇదైతే అయిపోయింది. E is not. అమ్మా left bench. H and bench, there is exactly one person. Now H and bench, there is exactly one person. Then my H and Ford. H నుంచి మొదలు పెట్టేదా మీకు? Now H. Now if you take H at this place, let us take a possibility now. Now if H is here, then Ford will be here. Ford is towards north. అవునా కదా? Because H is third to the left of Ford. If Ford is here, then and H and Ford like this, then L and Volvo are adjacent to each other we have done. And H and bench, we need to have exactly one. Bench is here. అవునా కదా bench? And bench and F. Now bench and F. Now F likes bench. ఎక్కడ ఇచ్చాడు F likes? మా F likes bench ఉందా? Yes, F likes bench. ఆ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రాసుకోలేము. Now F likes bench. Now F will be here. మా F ఎక్కడ ఉంటే ఇక్కడే ఉండాలి. G will be here. G కి immediate left hand side ఉండాలి. Tata, which is not possible. Hence what is the assumption we have taken? E at this place is not possible. అర్థమైందా? మా E ఇక్కడ లేడు అనుకుందాం. Then next case ఇప్పుడు ఏం తీసుకుందాం? Now F is bench is clearly given, right? Then now in this case, ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం చెప్పండి. Now E is here RD. RD ఇక్కడ ఉంటే what is the other thing left over here? Then G sits third and the one Volvo sits adjacent to L and one person between H and the one bench. F likes bench. F likes bench. Then RD is at this place. Then E and L. E is facing towards north. Now can you take E at this place? E north. మా ఇంతకుముందు ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్ తీసుకున్నాం. Now we are taking this one. Now if E is here, then L must be here. Now if L is here, then G and F are adjacent to each other. Then Ford second to the right, and Ford second to the right, and Tata and G. L and Volvo are adjacent to each other. As L and Volvo are adjacent to each other, my L ki Volvo. And can you take Volvo at this place? Volvo. My ఇక్కడ Volvo ఉందనుకోండి, L and Volvo. Then next one, and Ford and H. Now Ford and H are, and G and F, there must be exactly one person, and E and L one person, and H, and F is bench. My F is bench ఉంది కదా? My F bench అంటే ఏం తీసుకోవాలి చెప్పండి? F must be here. F ఇక్కడ తీసుకోండి. Now if F is here, G and F, there is exactly one person. G is here. Done? Now G is here, then H, then H and Ford. Now where is this H and Ford? H and bench, there must be exactly one person. My G and F is not possible, isn't it? My G and F ఇక్కడ వస్తే, then what is the other thing left over here? H. My H and Ford రావాలి. H and Ford not possible at all. Hence that case is ruled out. That means now Volvo cannot be at this place. What is the other possibility for this Volvo? Volvo. My Volvo ఇక్కడ తీసుకుంటే, then L and Volvo are adjacent to each other. Then H and bench. Now we need to take this H and bench. My H and bench, how many persons? There is exactly one person. And H. Can you take H at this place? Now if H is here, Ford is third to the left of H, and L must be Ford. And then L is facing towards north. My సరిపోయిందా లేదా? Ford ki third left. Then G and F are G and F. G and F are adjacent to each other. G is immediate left to Tata, isn't it? Now G and F ఇక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు in any way. Then who is the other person left over? K is the person left over. Then my G immediate left hand side of Tata is G. మా ఇక్కడ టాటా ఉంటే ఇమీడియట్ లెఫ్ట్ G రావచ్చు. ఇక్కడ టాటా ఉంటే ఇమీడియట్ లెఫ్ట్ రావచ్చు. దెన్ G. L and H and bench, there must be exactly one. Then where should this bench be? Bench is here. Now bench is here. Then my ఇక్కడ G and Tata. And G and Tata, is it possible here? And F is bench. Now F is bench. F is bench is given. Now F must be here. F G రావాలి. Now G is to the immediate left of whom? Immediate left of Tata, Tata is here. Immediate left means K must be facing towards none. And the persons at the extreme ends are facing opposite direction. Clear the direction of F and G. If F and G direction, E is neither Volvo nor Ford. Neither Volvo nor Ford, that is valid. Then what is the only thing left over for this E? BMW. Must help you. Then immediate neighbors of L are facing the same direction as H. H is south. Immediate neighbors of L are also facing south. F and G are facing south. Done with this? Now this is about 96 to 100. The next one we are left with is 74 to 78. Must start Jadam 74 to 78. Now there are three people between X and T. Now a certain number of persons are there and they bought different items one after the other. Three people bought between X and T. How many people? Three in between X. Now X is here. Now 3 in between X and T. X is here. 1, 2, 3, T is. 3 in between X and M bought 2 people after T. Now 2 people after T means T and M how many? 1 person. 1 person after, 2 persons after. It doesn't mean that there must be 2 persons in between this. M bought 2 people after T. R bought immediately before T. And R is immediately before T. Then as many people between X and R, M and R. X and R, there are 2 people. M and A, there are 2 people. M and A, there are 2. X and R, M and A. The number of people bought between A and X is not a prime. A and X is not a prime number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is not a prime number, that is fine. And next one, and 3 people between X and T. And my X and T, మనకి రెండు possibilities ఉండాలి కదా. X can be above or X can be below. My next case, if X is below this one, then M bought 2 people after T, M must be here. Then R bought immediately before T, R is here. Then as many between X and R, X and R how many? 4. And as between M and A, M and A there are exactly 4 people. Now 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, A can be above. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, A can be here. Then number of persons between A and X is not a prime. A and X in the above case, if you observe here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it is not a prime. My ఇక్కడ తీసుకున్న 1, 2 and 2 is a prime number. As 2 is a prime number, now you cannot have A below this X and C must be above this. Make it fix అయిపోయిందా లేదా A is here. Then not a prime. One person between A and D. Now in between A and D there must be exactly 1. And no one bought either before or after D. No one bought either before or after D. That means before and after there must be no people. That means D must be at an end. As D must be at an end, no one before D and A. Hence D is. D tarata evaru leru, D kanna mundu kuda leru. And here in this one, ikkada ela undali? Now D is, D enduku ila undochu kada. No one bought before D and after this. Clear? D is here. Then blank, and here R. Then next one is T, blank, M, blank, X. Then no one bought either. Number of people between M and D is equal to the number of people bought either before or after X. Number of persons between M and D, how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hence, before or after X, there must be exactly 4. After X, 4 is not possible. Hence, before this X, there must be exactly 4. And number of persons between M and D. Here in this M and D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 persons after X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done? And 2 people bought between X and C. Now between X and C, how many people? There are exactly 2 people and C must be here. Now 2 people between X and. Now in this case, C can be here or C can be here. And number of people bought after X is a prime number. Now after X is a prime number, here 6 is not a prime number. Here after X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is a prime. Now this is a final arrangement. Done with this? Now this is from 74 to 78. Now with this we have come to an end of reasoning section in paper number 38. The next one, my number series ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? Question numbers 36 to 41. Now 36 to 41. Now 6 questions given under this one. Now in these days, if you are in most of the times you are working out with parallel rows. Isn't it? 36 to 41. Now in this question numbers 36 to 41, then 7, 6, 9, 22. Then tell me what we need to do. Now it's 7 and 6. And 81 to 396 number at least almost 5 times multiplied. And see here it must be combination into 1 minus. Here it is into, now into 2 minus 3. Now here it is into 3 minus 5. Into 1, into 2, into 3. 1, 3, 5 odd numbers are subtracted. Next one into 4 minus 7 and so on. Then you need to find out C. Starting with what? 9. 9 into 1 minus 1, how much? 8. 8 into 2, 16 minus 3, 13. Now 13 into 3, 39 minus 5. 39 minus 5, 34. Now A, B and C, 34, choice 3, question number 36. Then next one, 37. Now in this 37, number starting with what? 3. Ending with 2879. Again from 400. Almost it is multiplied by how many times? 6 times. Now 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Start cheyachaledu. Now let us start with into 2 plus 1. Now 7 into 3 plus 2. The next one into 4. 23, 96 plus 3. Now you need to find out just C. Starting with the what? 5. 5 into 2. 10 plus 1. 11. 11 into 3. 33 plus 2. 35. 35 into 4. 140 plus 3. 143. 143 choice. Ma 143 or 5? 143. 143 that is given in choice. Ma 5 ichara choice. Then 38. Then in this 38, 8, 6, 9. 8 number 1 is 87 to 429. The number almost multiplied by 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 into 1 minus 2. Then that is 6. 6 into 2 minus 3. Minus 3 is 9. Now he is asking for B itself. Let us stop there itself. 11 into 1 minus 2, how much? 9. Now 9 into 2, 18 minus 3, how much? 15. Now 15, that is choice 4. 38. Then 39th one, 299 to 1400. That means almost multiplied by how many times? 5 times. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now start cheyadama. And 7 into 1 plus 1, 8. 8 into 16 plus 4, 20. And 20 into 3 plus 9. That is into 1 plus 1 square, into 2 plus 2 square, into 3 plus 3 square. And similarly here again starting with what? 10. Now 10 into 1 plus 1, how much? 11. 11 into 2, 22 plus 4, 26. Then 26 into 3, how much? 78. 78 plus 9, 87. 87 choice for question number 39. Then 39 it is choice. 40. Now 40 number ones decrease. 32 and 16. Mainly into half. Then next one. And 16 and 24 into 1.5. Next one into 2.5. And so on. Then starting with what? 24. 24 into half, 12. 12 into 1.5, 18. And 18 into 2.5, 180, 90, 45. 45 choice 5. Then next one, 41. Now in this 41, and 420 is almost half of this one, isn't it? Half or into 1 minus something. Then here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maraskoja. Then in this one, 5 and 24, how can you express this one? 5 and into 5 minus 1, 24. 24 into 4, 96. 96 minus 8, 88. Saripenda? 96 minus 8, 88. Now 1, 5, 4. Next thing all into 3. Now 88 into 3. Now 88 into 3. Now 240 plus 24 and 264. Now 264 minus 27 and so on. My here. Now start B cover. B cover gets 7 into 5. 35 minus 1, 34. 34 into 4. 68, 68. 136. And 136 minus 8. How much? 128. 128 choice 5, 41.